And Muscle Boss Maniac, the pistons pound, the lights are bright, a real mean machine! Road Rippers!
Hey, what's up you guys, it's Xbell123, the Rollerblades Expert 2.0 here, and today I have yet another custom for you guys. Pretty much what I did for this custom rollerblade, well, let me start with where I got it from first. So, I got this from Goodwill. Yes, Goodwill. Now, where I'm at, they don't get, like, you know, items in that much at all. I found this at Goodwill and I found a Rush and Rescue fire truck. I couldn't get that because some was like rattling around inside of it and stuff, and it sounded like some was loose. I didn't decide that I didn't want to get it, but you know, my mom decided that I shouldn't freaking get it because of that ain't issue. But knowing me, I could have freaking fixed it even if it was like something like bad. But obviously it seemed like it was something small in there that was rattling around. It could have been that part that holds the ladder like into the body and stuff like that. Cause like it didn't have a ladder at all, so I'm guessing that like, you know, some kid probably like ripped it off or something like that, or like forcefully broke it off. And that part that screws into the ladder fell into the body. Pretty much I found that at Goodwill, and I found the Wheels Are Wild custom wild muscle car. And these were like all 3 separate times. And the fire truck, it was like my first rollerblade I found at Goodwill, and I could not get that. So that was kind of, you know, irritating. Now, for this off-road rumbler ATV, Polaris ATV, might I add, it worked perfectly and stuff. Absolutely nothing was wrong with it. So you may be wondering, oh, Xbell, well, how come you did this to it? Now, let me explain. I had it in my closet for a freaking longest and stuff, and I was meaning to like make a regular review of it, but you know, I never got to that and stuff. And then like I replaced the freaking headlight with an actual regular headlight and stuff, it just being like an amber yellow headlight and stuff, which looks absolutely horrible. So yeah, it was just sitting in my closet for the rest of that time since April of last year, because I found it like after my birthday and stuff. Because like on my birthday I got an Extreme Rider motorbike, which I still have to review. It's in my closet as well. But yeah, and then I got that rollerblade lot from eBay back in November. That Jeep that I mentioned and stuff, that Jeep sport trailer, it did not work at all due to the fact that there was like a tremendous amount of corrosion in the battery case compartment and stuff. It still had the stock demo batteries in it as well, which those don't really corrode and stuff usually, but yeah, and it reached the board as well, so there was like no way to revive that. So I went into my closet, got the ATV out and stuff, measured if the board could fit into the Jeep, and it fits into the Jeep just perfectly. I didn't have to like, you know, use any like extra things to hold the board in place, which I have done before and it worked just fine, but you know, this time it's screwed into place just right. So yeah, the off-road rumbler boards can fit into the sport trailer vehicles, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'll make a review on that Jeep eventually. You also may be wondering, well, what board does the off-road rumbler have? Now, I do have a spare board that could have fit inside the off-road rumbler, but it wasn't a motorized board, and I couldn't make it motorized, considering it was a new revision of that board. But yeah, so pretty much max action. Yeah, I used a wannabe rollerblade board, an actual rollerblade. Now think of that. Now you're be wondering, how the heck did I fit the board into it? Well, with careful measurement, I managed to put it into the ATV. Not in the regular spots, for the original buttons and stuff. I had to like, you know, cover that up, obviously, to make it like look a bit more like natural and stuff. But I used a max action board. You guys can guess what vehicle it's from. And you also may be wondering, oh Xbell, why'd you do that to the max action vehicle? Why? Why'd you do that? It's max action. That's my only response to that. It's max action. It's a wannabe. Why not put it out of its misery? And that's messed up. But why not just do that and then just like, you know, put it into another roller. I mean, into a roller. Okay, listen. I said another right there. I did not mention this, but the board that I put into the ATV, it was in another custom that I did. Failed custom at that. It looked horrible. I just really didn't like how it turned out. I painted it by hand too. The paint job looked fairly nice, but the vehicle itself just turned out bad. I used a knockoff roller for the freaking vehicle itself as well that I got from TJ Maxx. I just like didn't like how that custom looked, so I decided to like, you know, remove the board from it carefully and put that board into the ATV. And I do eventually plan on like giving the ATV like a better paint job and stuff. Not saying that this paint job is bad or anything. I just like I'm not a fan of this exact paint job of the ATV and stuff. My favorite colors of this ATV are the original yellow color and the original red color. This color that I have is the worst color in my opinion. Same with that orange Sphinx motorbike and stuff. Can't think of the actual name right now, but yeah, it's called Sphinx. That off-road number, it looks bad in that orange color as well. I really like the black color of it, the same color that Master Rollerper Collector has. That color looks freaking amazing on it. But yeah, I have yet to get one of those. That's the explanation on this off-road rumbler. Now without further ado, here is the thing in action. Enjoy.
Can you move it like this?
I can shake it like